Hello friends, welcome to my channel Forever Mias. I know it's a very special day for all of us, all women across the world. So we celebrate International Women's Day today. Women's Day is celebrated around the world every year to empower the importance of women in the society. So today on this Women's Day, as I mentioned, we have a very special guest that is none other than Arpita Mitra, the VP of Cranes Varsity, and a wonderful human being, a loving daughter, a very caring mother, and a wonderful wife and a good friend to her dear ones. She is the one person who is available for her dear ones at any point of time. She is a mentor for my husband from the very initial stage of his career at Cranes. So yes, today on our special vlog at Forever Mias, I'm gonna introduce this wonderful lady, Arpita Mitra, to my dear viewers. So stay tuned. So we are near her apartment right now. Hello friends, so this is that special person whom I was talking to you about, Arpita Mitra, Vice President of Cranes Varsity. On top of all that, a very good wife, loving daughter, and a wonderful mother. I know her since the time I got married, and we both know you're nothing less than a sister to Sujit. So that is the reason when I wanted to do something special in the channel, especially Women's Day, that came to our mind is her, Arpita Mitra, and I will be certainly inspired the way how she handles, and there are a lot of things what we can learn. So here I welcome Arpita Mitra to our channel.
Yeah, thank you, Aarti. Thanks. And yes, I think knowing you and Sujit for quite some time, and then I think it's more than a decade. I think that's, and I think Sujit has always been a special person and very close to my heart. And
so she has been the mentor for Sujit, and time that you guys have spent with each other.
I think that's. I think we share a very close bonding, and that's where I think that's where I got connected with you, right?
Yes.
So so knowing you from the days where you landed in Bangalore.
Absolutely. There are like lots and ups and downs in everybody's life, but then again, there are certain people we know will be there for us anytime, especially in crisis, because certain times we'll have friends in our good times, but there are people whom we can count upon at our hard times. So for us, Arpita is one person, but much more than that. I will be sharing a video with you all with her permission, which her colleagues have made for her. That itself describes she is not a special person just for our family, but to the whole people who's associated with her.
On a bright sunny day in the early reaches of winter, a cute little baby girl was born to a happy family. This little girl held her father's hand and, entangled with her mother's love and affection, finally blossomed as a tough little lady. She loves traveling and pampering close ones. She creates a sense of belongingness with responsibility among team members. She leads with confidence and makes team feel secure. Love and affection is the blueprint of her life. A very simple lady who is passionate with everyone and always willing to help in whatever the way possible. The name itself signifies her nature, and she is true to it. Arpita means one who is completely devoted, dedicated to someone. She is dedicated to her profession at Cranes Varsity and family at home for Mitras and Royce. Having started the learning journey with CDAC and then with Cranes Varsity, in these 23 years of work experience, she has stood strong with testing times. She is the go-getter, whether it is clients or at Cranes Varsity or plumber for home. Well, indeed, that makes her a business head with overall 23 years of experience. We wish good health and long life to Arpita.
Okay, so now coming to Arpita. You have been a wonderful person, I know. Handling everything, like handling Suman Bhaiya, Teju. She has a son who is in +1, +2 grade. To handling them, then handling in-laws. a father, so everything together. So how do you manage?
See, I actually don't. It's when we say we have to manage, then it's a responsibility. For me, it just comes within, and I feel happy doing it. So I don't feel it's a responsibility. I just do it. See, for me, I think I'm born to bring happiness to people, spread the happiness. Be it my husband, be it my son, be it my father, be it my in-laws, my colleagues, my friends. I think spreading positivity is one. Bringing a smile on someone's face is the second most important thing. And yes, I'm passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about how I do. I love doing for everybody. I mean, I try my best to do it, how much of it is possible. But that's how I think I am. I mean, self-motivated, self-inspired, passionate about it. I bounce back in life. That's one thing I think God, and all these things I think I thank God for giving these qualities, because it's very, very important. One, as a woman, we really need these qualities. We should have these qualities inbuilt in us, because we cannot expect somebody else to come and motivate us. We cannot expect somebody else to come and pull us out of the depression. We cannot expect somebody else to tell us, hey, bounce back, life is beautiful. No, I mean, I think a few generations back, I think maybe women can expect, but today I don't think women should expect.
So Arpita, 10 years before, the Arpita who you were and currently in 2022. So as you said, that there are many things that you learn and you bounce back, right? So for the new persons who have started their career and struggling to manage the house and the job as well. So what is that one message that you can give it to them, which you have learned out of your experience?
Okay. See, simple. I think one. I know it is very difficult to balance between career as well as your home. I am thankful to God on this, because yes, I got a very supportive husband. I had a very supportive dad. I had supportive in-laws, right? So I had my family around me. So that's one thing. And my husband was really, really supportive to understand that she wanted to do a career, okay, and she wants to do something. So it's not that when I went to office, I did not come back and do my household responsibilities. So I knew only one thing. Yes, my husband is allowing me to do this. He's not at all demanding anything extra from me. But let me give at least the basic, or let me at least do the basic duties of a housewife, or at least the basic duties of a wife towards my husband. That's something which I realized one thing, he will not express, he will not demand, but that's something which came within me. Yes, I'm going to office, so if I have to leave home at 8 o'clock, I have to get up at 5. Okay. Right? That's something, okay, yes. I need to compromise on certain things. I compromised on certain, I never even gave half an hour time to see a television anytime. Okay. I said, no, those things are going to waste my time. I need two things. One is a beautiful career and a beautiful family. So what comes in the way to stop me from doing the best for these two, I would not want to waste time on that. What comes in way, I will not want to do that. So too many friends, too many parties, too many outings, if these are coming your way of your career and your family, stay away from it, because you decide your priorities. So that's how I started off my career. It was home, it was office. I decided I want to give 100% to the family, 100% to office. So when I leave office at 6 o'clock, my commitment is my family. I cannot even dedicate half an hour or even 45 minutes with friends, go out, have some cup of tea. Once a while it's okay, but your routine should not be. Your routine is like back home with commitment. Give your best to your family. You gave your best the whole day to office. Now it's time to give it to your family. Yes. Then people feel that, we should not have child now till this. Yes, we should also have a child. We should also have a balance. We need to be, as a woman, we need to enjoy the benefit of being a motherhood, benefit of being a good wife. So all those things are in place.
Yeah, maintain. Yeah, yes, you need to have your social life, but like plan accordingly.
Plan accordingly. You need to have a balanced social life. I would always say, have a you cannot have 500 friends or 100 friends. Have that beautiful 5 good, 10 good, beautiful relationship where you can share your thoughts, where you can share. See, too much of crowded friends will not give you your quality time. So 5, 10, 15 quality friends will give you your quality time. That's quality individual friends, quality family friends, quality relatives. You need to balance what you need. Otherwise you cannot. Otherwise you will be a mess. Today you will have 10 parties, 10 marriages, 10 receptions, 10 housewarming. You will not know what to attend and what not to attend. Right? So that's how.
In this, again, when I said like, yes, Arpita is a wonderful wife and yes, she manages a job as well. There is one thing that it just really struck me, and I used to share it with my close friends as well. It is like when we had a conversation some time back, you were telling me, like for example, you go out to buy your vegetables, you ensure that you update Teju, okay, Mama is going to buy this vegetable,
Yes.
like whatever you do, even if you ask Arpita's son, like where she is, like when she leaves the house, Teju is very clear where is Mama and what is he doing. So,
Right.
you know, for you two friends, if you can share that, you know, that message, because what you told.
Right. I think that's very, very important to keep your family informed about your whereabouts, what you're doing. So, if my schedule is known to my family, if it's a Saturday, Sunday, if my husband is at work on Saturday, if I'm at home, what's my plan, and if I'm going out. So, if I'm late from office, my son would, if post-pandemic, now when I started back to office also, my son would know that she would leave at around 5:30, 6 o'clock, she would leave. It's my job to just call him, to inform. And I do that. And he knows that I would be on time. But now if you see the traffic in Bangalore, and if I'm late, I would make it a point. Tejas, I'm stuck. You know, I'm at HL, or you know, I'm at Bangalore. Okay, and he knows, okay, fine. Then he calculates, okay, so she'll be late. Then he's like, okay, today, if I'm saying I just left office now, he's like, today you left office late, because he knows what I'm supposed to leave, or what I'm supposed to do. So I think that's, if I'm going to the market also, yes, I keep him informed. If I'm going to shop for myself, I'm going for a shopping for myself, I keep my son informed. If I'm going to a friend's house for a party, like birthday or some fun, where or we few friends, quality time, or we meet each other, my son knows which friend's house I went, how much time I'm going to spend there.
Yes.
And if I'm even half an hour, 45 minutes late, I get a call, Mama, where are you? And you were supposed to leave this time. I was like, no, man, okay, fine. So I feel, yeah, there's somebody I need to keep posted and I need to keep updated.
In this, one good thing what I liked is, you know, she keeps updated about her son. So this actually helps our children also. Like, you know, a couple of years down the line, it will make, you know, a habit to our children also to keep the parents updated that, okay, Mama, I'm going with so and so friend, I'll be here. Because, you know, many times we as parents, I feel that, you know, over a period, once a children grows up, we demand that you need to tell me, if you told that you're going with friend A, you should be with A. Why you didn't? They will just randomly tell you, because if we have the habit of you know, just casually telling a child, okay, I'm just going out, tomorrow our children will also happen to tell us the same thing, right? So this is one beautiful message that in many conversations, this is something that really struck me. And yes, I've shared with a few friends, and we try to practice it to some extent, you know, like it will not happen overnight, but then again, then only you can expect something from your children also.
I think that's that, and as a parent, we really need to bond with our kids. We really, I see a lot of parents saying that, you know, my son is slightly disconnected, my daughter is slightly disconnected. I feel no, that's not how it should be. We need to know our child better, and they are our kids. How can they get disconnected with us? They cannot get connected to the world more and than us, because they're our kids, they're our blood. So they have to be first connected to us. I think that's something we should build up as a relationship.
Teju is a very brilliant child. You know, the bonding between the mother and the child is very important. So a few parenting tips.
Yeah, I think we have to know our kids really well. That's very important. We have to know their kids. We have to know their likes, dislikes. As I said, you know, talk to them more, That's very important. Ask them what they like. See, a lot of parents will say, what you want to become in life. They'll say, doctor, this, I don't know. That's it, my son wants to. There is a connecting question, why? They say, the kids say, I like this, and so I want to become a doctor. So you have to start understanding what the kid wants. And today it is very, very important that we understand what they like to eat, what is a healthy lifestyle for a child, because I feel a healthy body is always leading to a healthy brain. A healthy quality life leads to a quality mind. Okay, I strongly believe that. What your child is seeing, how much of time your child is spending on the television or on the laptop, how much of quality work you do, your child is, what new your child is learning every day. As a mother, we have to contribute in what new my child is learning, both in terms of in education, that's one, personal growth, second thing, and being a good human being, third thing. Every day let the child learn something. The child need to know, I should be well maintained. That's something. Today you see kids, they eat but they fail to burn out. They love food. I'm not saying the child should not eat quality or good. They let them eat food, but make them realize how important it is to have a good physique, how important it is to look nice, how important it is to look beautiful, or how important it is to be smart, look smart. That's one part of it. The second thing is being a good human being. Okay, how important it is to connect with people, what you talk. Are you hurting somebody? Are you, making somebody feel bad? Oh, there are so many things. How can you make somebody feel happy? Okay, teach a child that small thing. Okay, and then talk about one is the personality growth, one is the being a good human being, and third is how a child can think, dream of a better future. That's from the childhood. He should be. See, there are a lot of kids who pass out, even tell them, they'll say, we don't know what the child wants to do. Fine, but connect with that, learn something, explore something with the child. If the child, one day you saw the child has got a good habit, try to build that habit. Okay, and if you see that the child is getting into a little bad habit, don't abruptly stop it. Connect with the child more and then try to disconnect the child from the bad habit. Okay. Connect more. We see people will say shout, then the child will hide and do it. Please don't do that. That's something we know we have to be.
There's a reaction from us.
That is it, guys. Please don't do that. I would not want a parent to exactly appreciate the child, what the child has done. Okay, I'll give you a small example today. I mean, when my child was small, he used to love Lego toys. Okay, and I had a lot of some of my friends who used to say, don't give everything what he asks. Okay, you should restrict his toys and you should don't give everything. So every time my son wanted a Lego toy, because my child is a little creative child and he wanted to explore many things. Okay, but I restricted it because the thought process which I got to know from other parent was like, don't give more because it will spoil. But I failed to understand. Okay, I compared Lego with many other same kind of things. Then today when my child says, today I give him the best of the gift, or because he's a creative, he wants to do a lot of creative things, and also I give him a good laptop, I give him a good connected softwares and all those things. So he says, Mama, you spend on me so much, but when I was small I wanted a Lego, and because I had so many things in my mind. So then today I tell him, I said, Tejas, I think I was the parent who used to hear from many people and say not to give too many things, they'll spoil the child. But now I realize if I would have given you some more Lego those days, you would have really built up your creative skill. So as a parent, yes, I want to, how we as a parent, we should correct ourselves. We should not always say that we were. Today I acknowledge it in front of my son, that my thought was wrong then. I acknowledge it and I say, yes, I went wrong that time. I should have given you some more Lego toys. I felt 3 Lego toys in a year is enough for you. Okay. But I never realized you got bored making more. You wanted some more Lego blocks and some more different things to work and make it better. So these are how we express it today. Then the child knows, yeah, even a mother wants to correct herself. Let us correct ourselves in front of a child. You will definitely see a child correcting himself.
It's a beautiful message, because
let us, whenever we do a mistake, let's apologize. There's no harm in me apologizing. I don't know. I'm just giving you, Arti, this is my individual thought. It can be different. It many more. But this is my individual thought. If I'm wrong, I don't hesitate saying a sorry to my child, to my husband. That is absolutely no problem. Let me realize today, if I do something wrong, I need to change myself tomorrow. Today, if I do something, whether it is at office, whether it is at home, whether it is, if I feel, yes, we are human beings, we tend to do mistakes. If I feel that, yeah, I did something today, maybe in the office, I'm a very, very aggressive lady, and when you head a business, you definitely lose your temper. You want to achieve numbers, and you want to make things happen, and you set your own deadlines. So all these things are there, and then your temperaments definitely fall. It goes high. But when I come back, before I go to sleep, definitely, if I feel before I go to sleep, I shouldn't have done that, it does bother me a lot. Then I think of a way of correcting myself. I want to correct myself, and I said,
Before you start your next day.
before I start my next day, I want to correct myself, because I feel, yes, I could have handled it in a better way. I could have, because we are human beings, our temperaments don't allow us to think every time. I know, we do miss. But then my next day is people see a different Arpita, and I feel, if I'm wrong, I want to correct it. Then I'm like that same person. I say, I tell my office, or I tell my family, I hope you understand, we have our work pressures and we have our numbers, and that's why, so people see me a very, very aggressive lady and a bad with temperament one day. People see a mild girl and a very concerned lady the other day. And people see the third day a very loving person and a very friendly person, where, so these are the three things people see.
I have come across only the loving and caring Arpita till now. Yes, I was.
No, people at the workplace definitely will come across, because it's not easy to handle so many people. It's not easy to keep achieving your numbers, and it's not easy to hold the pillar, and especially the responsible position which you are handling. So you need to have a mix of.
I understand that, because I was also associated with Cranes for some short time, but yes, she took care of me like a small sister. Yeah, but then again, yes. So what about Cranes Varsity? For our friends, like she's a VP for Cranes Varsity. So
yeah, my association with Cranes is really, really long period. Going to be around 18 years. I'm a Cranian, I'm an ex-Cranian, and I'm again a Cranian. 9 years I was associated with Cranes, then I took a break. I was with another organization. Between then I got associated with Cranes again, and I think I'm completing another 9 years with Cranes. So I think how I love my family, I love my workplace, and I think how I say my son is close to my heart, my husband is very close to my heart. They are very special people. Cranes is another special.
And our family relationship also started off with Cranes. That is how Sujit and Arpita met.
Cranes I think is very, very special, and I hold a very special place. It holds a very special place in my heart.
Yeah. On this Women's Day, the message for all the women who look up to successful women like you.
Yeah, I think be a self-inspired lady, self-motivated lady.
That was from Arpita Mitra on this Women's Day. Be a self motivated, self inspired lady. Above all, be the heroine of your life, not the victim. Hope you like the video, so forget not to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Thanks for watching.